everyone, welcome back to Shadowtoys Photography. Today we'll be reviewing the Mezco Deadpool. And let me tell you, he came out perfect. I mean, what can I say? Let's let the figure speak for itself here. I mean, he looks fantastic. His sheath or scabbards there are affixed or attached to him, as you can see, so they're not going anywhere. Yeah, and he looks great. He's darker. The reds are darker than other companies' Deadpools of him. I guess Mezco had time to perfect it, but let's bring him a little closer here and check out the texture on that mask. It's just like really nice. Really nice. On the suit itself, they put like plastic wrap around the collar so there's no bleed there. You can switch his eyes out. Yeah, I mean, this is just like a mini hot toy, honestly. Pouches look really good. So good it looks like you can open them. Oh yeah, I noticed the elastic straps there. So they usually use plastic, and I believe this is the first time they've used elastic. Two things about it. I like this a lot. I love that Mezco does different things and sees what, you know, other companies are doing, like third party does this kind of straps. And yeah, I love the way it looks. It looks a lot nicer than plastic. However, I'm just concerned that if that like snaps in there, you know, you're gonna have to like kind of re-sew it. But hopefully that elastic lasts. It shouldn't be stretched out too much, you know, except when you're kicking his leg up, and that should move nicely with that. So we'll check that out. But yeah, I just noticed that and I was like, oh nice. So it's usually, they usually use plastic. I gotta get Red Hood is due to come in any day now, so I gotta see if his are like that. But knee pads, it looks like it's a little off here. I don't know, maybe just the boot because I was messing with the swivel before. But I'll check that out. Yeah, little baby knife sheath. I thought I had another screw in there, but it's not molded. Interesting. I mean, to be fair to all these companies, you know, Mezco, Hasbro, Figure Arts, they each get like different promo shots at certain parts, I guess, whenever they make the deal for the character. Really cool boots. So it's like some of them have other details that other ones are missing. But did I do the backside? But yeah, they're minor to me. I mean, he's got the gold trim, gold gloves and all that. He didn't come with the gold Desert Eagles though. That I am really disappointed about. Maybe they're gonna do another version of him. I don't know. But yeah, but actually let's go right into articulation here. Head looks down. Pretty nice. See, move up. Whoa, all the way. All the way. Tilt. All that good expression. Real nice. Really nice. We'll pop his head off in a bit. And like his eyes and all that. Let's move down to the arms. Does it have a butterfly? Oh yeah, real nice. Okay. Let's bring the arm up. And over. Okay, not bad. Now, I've seen some online. Some people had some issues in with their armpit area. So I'm going to be a little careful there when articulating in there. But it seems... yeah, it's okay. That's pretty good. I mean, it's hidden. How about on this side? But Mezco does put in a pamphlet with all their figures that say that the bodies will stretch or be able to move beyond what the, you know, cloth goods and the outfit or whatever you want to call it, the costume can go. So you do have to be careful. I'm not going to put them in a full T-pose because I'm not trying to tear that up. But that's pretty far you can go without doing that. That's not too bad. I mean, I can push it, but I don't want to ruin the suit there. Bicep cut is nice with that shoulder pad. Just gonna bring that arm down. Double jointed elbows is real nice, and the wrist, real nice, really nice. So far, so good. Let's move on to the chest here. Just try and do the upper one. There's not too much movement there. And the lower, upper and the lower. Okay, you get the better amount with both. Let's try back. Ooh, I gotta be careful with his sheaths there. Let's try and get it in between his legs. Okay, I guess I'm kind of moving everything, but and if I want to put his head down and push it. Yeah, not exactly Spider-Man, and he is, what, Spider-Man with guns and swords, so it's okay, but I mean, it's not even this doesn't really hinder anything because it's going the other way, so let's try swivel. That's pretty good. All right. Decent amount for this body. Let's move on to his legs. Let's kick up. Oh, nice. Pretty good. Thigh cut. Which I can keep pushing. The knee. Double jointed, obviously. And the boot moves a little bit, but not too much. And see, yeah, that moves with that. Pretty nice. Nice and easy. So pretty good. Pretty good. Let me kick this leg up real fast. Okay. And down. And then where are we? Ankles. Up and down. Left, right. Nice, yeah. Decent, fair. I mean, we'll compare them to the Marvel Legends, the figure arts. I do have them, and the other Mezco Deadpool. Let's move on to his accessories. Okay, first I'm gonna grab hands here in no particular order. I'm just in a pile here. I thought those two fists. See, fist and left hand like sword holding. I put his right hand sword holding and trigger finger there already. It's a nice easy swap. He comes with right hand blade that I think he pulls out of that side, and just like a right hand grasping blade on that's really nice. Looks really nice. Love the detail, like little gold trim right there. Here's the other one with the left hand and another right hand kind of open. So what are these, like, oh, very similar. These two. Like, super similar. I don't know. I hope I didn't get the same one. Oh no, you could kind of tell from this side. Okay. So his fingers are up more. Okay, and then another again. Let's see, another two. Okay, yeah, I see it now. This is like a gripping, and this is like a more of a relaxed hand. Okay. Nice. I love how you can see the details a little better, because you don't obviously can't like really look them over too much in the movie unless you pause it. A pointer and a thumb up. Give that Deadpool personality. And here's another. Oh, I think this is baby knife hand. Let's keep that handy. And then left hand fist. And finally, right hand trigger. Texture all the way on the glove. They did a really nice job. Really nice job. All right, this is kind of like a twofer here. So he comes with this mug, right? I like with every Mezco, we kind of get another accessory that kind of just goes with like your everyday household stuff. You know what I mean? Just like background items you could put with your photography. I love the mug. I don't remember him using the mug in the movie. Was that like when he was in the TVA or something? I can't remember. But you can put stuff in it, and I put the extra magazines from his Uzis and Desert Eagles. As you can see, the bullet in there and the Deadpool symbols, which is really nice. So that's cool. I like that a lot. I wonder if this hand is a mug holding hand, perhaps. We'll find out in a bit. And speaking of Uzis, it's Uzi time. Comes with 2 Uzis, which are really nice. I think this will replace the older version of Mezco's the Deadpool Uzis. I think these are a lot nicer, a lot more realistic. Pop that out there, the mag or clip. Pop it in. I mean, you could leave it out and leave it as like I forgot the shorter Uzi name. You know, it's like one like this without the long. Or maybe it's just the same thing, just a shorter magazine. But, yeah, cool. And the Desert Eagles, man, these are really nice. I mean, it's the black ones. I wanted the black and the gold. But these are really detailed really nicely. Yeah, again, with the Deadpool symbol underneath, which is so dope. And this, of course, they cock back there. Like the agents in the Matrix, remember that? It's like when Morpheus is in the first Matrix, and Morpheus is like trying to jump out the window. Let's put the fire effects in there. Here's the first one. I could squeeze it in there, but and then these things are like cannons. If you ever held a real Desert Eagle, it's just a hand cannon. Whoops. There we go. It's not too straight, but you get the idea. Comes with 2 sets of those. Comes with another set. Here, let's get some of his. Let's see if let's start putting his stuff away in there in the holster, because I haven't done this yet. So kind of pull it. See, being that the Mezco weapons are the slides cock back there, kind of push it down by that. You know what I mean? And the rest of it will kind of work itself out. So that's pretty good. Next, let's try and put this one in this hand. See if the hands are soft or hard or what's going on with them. Okay. Oh yeah, nice and easy. You know what? I mean, it's not crazy for Mezco not to do it, but they didn't put the smile for the flash, or wait for the flash, or whatever it said on the barrel tip. That would be insane if they did that. That would be insane, honestly. But I just don't think there's enough room for it in 112. But Mezco has made full spell books, so, you know, I wouldn't put it past them. But I'm not taking points off, because that'd be ridiculous. But he looks really good with that. Really good. Like, not super Spider-Man articulation, but he's got the realistic look. I think he might be the most realistic looking one out of all the Deadpools. We'll see. All right, next up is a little tricky. As you can see, I got all the eyes here, the extra eyes, and they're all magnetized, and I kind of have them like a rock formation thing there. But it comes with like a squinty eye and another eye there. Oh, there's the other side of it. But I'll switch them. But he comes with, I guess you want to call them 3 pair, so 6 different eyes. They're out of order, honestly, because they all got mixed up. There's another squinty eye and a wide eye. And then here's, oops, wrong way. Yeah, the other. Just like the same thing, squinty eye, wide eye, just the other way. And to take it off, yeah, I'll pop his head off real fast before we get into some extra stuff. So it says you push down at the bottom here and see that kind of popped up. And then you're able to kind of grab it with your nail, maybe. I just did this before. Oh, there it goes. And you pop that off there. As you can see, the magnet in there. And then you just take, I'm just going to put the same one back in, but you just take another one and then you, oops, see, if you don't get it right, you'll know right away. And you just flop that back in. And it's pretty secure. See, I can't like just swipe it out of his face. You know what I mean? So if you're playing around with it, it's not going to pop out. Oh, maybe this one will. No, I just touched the bottom of it. But if you hit the bottom, they're going to pop with the design. But press that down and it should be all right. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's popping, but because I'm hitting the bottom of it, I'm not popping off. So you can see the neck peg here. So real fast, before I switch these out, let's take the Marvel Legends unmasked head and see how that fits on there. Well, it's not going to squeeze on anymore, but it does sit on there pretty nice. Mezco didn't give us a Ryan Reynolds head sculpt. At first I was like, oh, they should have, because they gave us Hugh. But then after like this whole controversy and things, and the point I've made in other videos about celebrities, how I want let's just do comic book stuff, because there's always something with these people, some controversy. So I'm not really mad anymore that we didn't get it, but I'm glad this kind of fits on there. Maybe with I'll have to put Dremel or paper or something to get it to stay, but it sits pretty nice and it looks pretty good. So I could kind of use him as a stand-in, you know, or just a regular head sculpt. I mean, there's plenty of customizers out there that do really nice heads. But all right, let's move on to a couple accessories. He comes with 3 baby knives. I don't know why. Here, I pulled 2 out here. I think they're just extra because Mezco's cool like that. Because there's no, I don't see a difference. So that's what's up. All right, let's take this hand. Is this the baby knife holding hand? Oh. In just case you break one or lose one, you don't want to lose your only baby knife. Goodness. That fits in really nice. Let's see if how it fits. Arm him up here. Pop that in there. No? Yes? Nice. Ooh, that looks good. That looks realistic. Not bad. All right, next. Those are his swords. Comes with 2 swords. Which are really nice. They're plastic though, and you know, typical Mezco. They're thick. You know, they're not skinny, so hopefully they don't break on you. I'm gonna try and put one behind him and then one in his hand. But Mezco, I'm ready for you guys to start doing real metal swords. I mean, other companies are doing it. I think Noda Studios did it. That looks dope. You know, we're ready, Mezco. I'm ready. I think you can do it. It's not that, I don't think it's that difficult, and it may be cheaper because, I mean, you see these replica like mini Japanese swords as like what's it called, envelope letter openers. So, you know, and they're super cheap. So doing it smaller, I don't know. I feel like maybe the metal material itself will be the most expensive part, but I don't feel like it's going to, and you could build it like a real sword, so you don't have to worry about it breaking. Because that's the only thing I don't like about plastic swords, is they have, if you know, hit it the wrong way or something, they can break. I'm not saying this is going to happen with Mezco's. I'm just saying in general. Well, let's see, twist that wrist. There we go. Nice. Let's get a little more. There we go. Not too bad. Not too bad. But yeah, Mezco, metal swords, it's time. it's time. Let's see how much he can. Oh yeah, he can like pull that right from behind him. That's sick. Excellent. Excellent. All right, let's leave a one in, one out kind of thing. But last accessory, and then a bonus one that he doesn't come with, is dog pool. Actually, no, a real dog pool. Little poodle. It doesn't have the tongue like this, and she's all white. But yeah, we all affectionately call her dog pool because she is fugly. But I'd say she's a sweet girl, but she's not. She's fickle little chihuahua, like you would expect. You know, they're nice, and then they nip at you the next minute, you know, and it's like, you know what? Forget you. So, anyways, the little shoes. That's great. Looks really great. No articulation, but it's like soft in the areas it needs to be. It's not, I don't think the tail's gonna break off unless you, like, again, try. But yeah. That's great. Here, we'll put her in there because it's kind of like two figures, like John Wick, you know what I mean? So I'm glad that Mezco always gives you the dog. All right, final accessory that he doesn't come with is the head pull accessory from the Figure Arts. I did not get the exclusive Deadpool from Mezco that came with the head pull. Of course, I knew I'd be kicking myself when I passed on that, but back in the day, I got the regular version and didn't want to pay the extra just to get the head pull, and you know, stupid. I should have just did it anyways, but you know, hindsight's 2020. But yeah, so as you can see already, the reds are a little, I mean, he comes with a little mechanism thing, so let me try and hold it from here. The reds on are way brighter, way more like toyish. You know what I mean? Too clean. But yeah, not bad. These two heads and the unmasked head. All right, let's go right into comparisons. Okay, so here it is. Here he is next to Marvel Legends Deadpool and SH Figure Arts Deadpool, kind of stripped down, you know, they don't have his swords on, but just, yeah, I mean, let the debate begin. Obviously, I mean, I don't usually buy all three from the brands when I know Mezco's going to do it. You know, I just stick with Mezco, but for some reason with this particular Deadpool version of him, I like to buy multiple versions. I don't get the Mafex and all the other like comic book versions, even though I've been pushing that. I'm probably just going to go with Mezco going forward. I don't really need any more Ryan Reynolds Deadpools, but whatever Mezco makes, you know, we'll see. But yeah, one's a lot cheaper. This is like $30, and these are, let's just argue, the same. I mean, this is like $99.99. This is like $90, but then with the tax, it's $99.99. So same price, way cheaper in the budget. I mean, if you want to save money, obviously you can't go wrong with the Marvel Legends. I mean, that's what they're there for. And they caught up. If they, other than that ugly rectangle, if they had that articulation, there'd be really no reason not to get this over this. You know what I mean? So, and the Mezco, you're basically, it's like you want articulation, you may go with this. You want articulation, but a little bit better looking figure, then you go with Figure Arts. If you want good articulation, but you want to look like a mini hot toy, you go with Mezco. So, you know, that's where I'm at with that. You know, I favor Mezco. I'm not like, you know, I don't know if you want to call it a fanboy. You know, I'm not blind to their mistakes. I guess that's what fanboyism is. I guess you want to say the definition, but I just prefer their look. I prefer the mini hot toy look is what I want to go for. And as you can see, I mean, people do a good job with photography and stuff like that with the other brands, but I don't want to go on and on with these. We'll move on to other Deadpool related stuff. But yeah, just really cool. Here, let's flip them around real fast. I mean, again, the figure arts is stripped down there, and I had to put like pieces of paper to hold his holsters in place. You know what I mean? I didn't really have to do that with this, but I like to customize this and give him different weapons. But let's flip them around. Hang on. There we go. That's better. So, I mean, at the end of the day, it's what is it? Money walks, preference talks. Yeah, I just made that up. All right, let's move on with other comparisons. Okay, here he is next to the Marvel Legends Wolverine, Hugh Jackman, and the Figure Arts Wolverine, Hugh Jackman. And yeah, not debating the Wolverines right now, but which one does he look better with? I mean, that Hugh Jackman head sculpt is amazing, but now that I'm seeing them like together, I feel like these two match really well, but he's a little too short, but he is like, I guess that would make him comic book accurate. But yeah, I'm not going to go too crazy with the Mezco Wolverines. I'll save that for the Wolverine video. But just a quick comparisons of the two. These are the only two, I think, that are out right now. Mafex didn't come out with their Hugh Jackman Wolverine from the Deadpool Wolverine movie yet. And I think there's another third party. And Mezco, waiting on Mezco. Now I really want the Mezco. But yeah, looks good. I guess you'd have to go with this one for height. You know what I mean? But again, if you want to be comical and go with this one, you can do that too. Let's move on. Okay, here he is next to Captain America and Cable, both Mezco. And yeah, he looks pretty good. Does look like a variant though, but I think he goes with the Cable. All right, let's do maybe one more. Okay, and finally here are the other two Mezco Deadpools that I own. Yeah, I mean, this is my definitive, you know, Deadpool. I like this one because, you know, it's kind of off and it comes with extra stuff. But yeah, now I have a couple variants. Real fast. When I was pulling him out, I noticed this old firing effect compared to the new one. Like, check that out. That's Mezco. It's crazy what a little different plastic or recoloring will do. But just thought that was neat. Just a quick note. But yeah, again, let a little mini debate, you know, which one. I mean, this is they're kind of on dated bodies, but it works for Deadpool, you know what I mean, for this particular character. So I mean, Mezco, I don't mind upgrades, but I mean, this is technically their update. So yeah, I don't know. We'll get another Deadpool, maybe another variant. Hopefully, I hope they do the variants. Gosh, there's so many variants they could do. Like, just like the main ones. I don't want them to go too crazy. Like the Welsh one, no offense, sorry to my Welsh fans. But, you know, just like the samurai, cowboy, you know, kid, lady, you know, the normal, just like, you know, a few of them. I don't know about the pretty boy, but we'll see. We don't really need him because this one came with a dog pool, but we do need those golden eagles. But yeah, not too bad. All right, let's pop them out and wrap this up. Yeah, I gotta say, I think this figure is pretty nice. I'm happy with it. Does Baby Knife fit in the sword holding hand? It does. Yeah, I mean, again, you can't go wrong. I'm really curious what everyone has to say, but I'm thinking Mezco's gonna win out when enough people gonna get him in and really mess with him and compare it for themselves. Again, but if it's out of your price range, that's fine too. You know, the Marvel Legends isn't bad at all. I mean, the reds are, you know, brighter on that one, but it's also gonna pop on your shelf and people are gonna see like that's Deadpool, you know what I mean? So it's you can't really go wrong. Again, I don't know what else to say. This figure's great, exactly the way I wanted it to come out, exactly as advertised. Again, only complaint is just no gold eagles. That's it. Don't really care about the Ryan Reynolds head sculpt. I think kind of, I don't know. we'll leave that at that. But anyways, hope you enjoyed. Please subscribe. Until next time, Roof!